that are devastated by the news. Don't care, but they're excited about the news because now it looks like PlayStation games are. But we will soon see. I'm going to discuss some things about PlayStation now. Uh, Being a person who uses the service, a lot of people don't use the service, but they want to tell you everything about it like they know. And we will see. Now, give me 1 second. Let me make sure I'm coming through the headphones okay. And we'll be good. All right, so we're going to kick it with Michi Battle, and I just got FIFA 17, so we're going to kick it on FIFA. And by no means am I the greatest FIFA player, so just bear with me on the gameplay. But we're going to talk about this PS4 and PS now. First off, shout out to whoever's watching the stream. Thank you for stopping by.
We've got Major League Soccer for you. And in the US, the game really growing, Alan. I'm looking forward to this very
Yeah,
much.
we're going to talk about this thing. Let me turn this volume down a little bit. It very well may be loud. Oh, let's see. Commentary down. I don't want to not have. Music off. Okay, let's see.
Timbers, and they will take on Houston Dynamo.
Yeah. PS4 games come to PS now. Do I like it? Not necessarily, but I understand. Especially with the lack of interest in the certain kind of game that comes out until you realize that the majority of people who are playing video games are missing out because they don't have access to a PS4. So let's say you have a JRPG community that's missing out, and they may just want to try a game, not necessarily own it or buy it, but they might just want to try a game. That's fine. You have games like, let's say, the Sky 5, which would be awesome to play. You can play that game and streaming it wouldn't hurt anything. But there's other games that you pretty much wouldn't want to stream. You'd want to get the best performance possible from those, and as a PlayStation Now user, sometimes you don't get the best quality. But anyway, first off, it's not necessarily a bad thing. I don't know if they're going to start charging people for PlayStation Plus to play PlayStation Now games online. They do have online multiplayer, unless they're going to just keep you offline and let you play the single player experiences. You're going to have to pay to play online, I think. This Sky 5 is on Steam already. Yes, it is. But if it's somebody that just wants to try PlayStation Now and they're looking for a game to try, well, this Sky 5 might be it. Because, there's people who have PCs, believe it or not, and they don't use them for gaming. Well, you got the people that'll claim that they will use it, like, there's a selection of people that'll say they like the play anywhere suggestions from the competition, but you don't see these people playing any of the play anywhere titles on their PC, and I wonder why is that.
Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it.
Oh, I double tapped the X button. That sucks. Anyway, the same people who don't use the play anywhere titles on PC will be the same ones to tell you, hey, PlayStation Now is PlayStation games on a PS4. That is not the case at all. What it is the ability to access a PlayStation 4 game on a PC. So yeah, Oh, do I get a flag for that? Thank you. Um, but you're not owning a game. You don't pay for it. You don't download it to your hard drive. You don't do any of that. You just pay to stream. The only thing you actually own through PlayStation Now is your game save. And if you should choose to buy a game later on, and you still want to play the game that you tried on PlayStation Now, you have your game save. So you can feel free, if you have a PlayStation 4, to get your game and continue playing. But it's more or less, as everyone called it before, a rental service. It's the Netflix of PS3 and now PS4 for certain games. Because I don't see them letting you do motion controls with controllers that don't have motion controls. So if you're playing Infamous Second Son, and if you're playing Infamous Second Son and you're trying to paint, I got some bad news for you. Might not be able to paint through PlayStation Now on PC, because I can't tell you what kind of controller you're using. And it's like I said, you're not owning anything on PC from PS4. You just have access to it. It's just like Netflix to a certain extent. And like I said, for PS3 owners or people who had an Xbox One before and never owned a PS3, PlayStation Now would have been a chance to play all the PS3 games you never played. So yeah, if you get a chance to play some if you get a chance to play some PS4 games, by all means take it. But in no way is this ownership. Well, at least on Steam, if you go to the Steam store and you buy the game, you can download it. You pay your money for PS Now. You just gonna get a stream. It's gonna be real quick, and that's it. Double tap. You have these people making this huge argument about the games going to PC. Like, when you have, let's say, a movie, right, on Netflix, why do people make fusses about 4K Blu-ray players if there's something called Netflix where you can just stream the movies? Does Netflix keep you from buying a movie? No. It gives you access to the movie, but you know that can be taken away at any moment. Now, Netflix even tell you got one more week to watch this, and we're going to be switching the catalog.
Coming forward, the break is definitely on. And here's the shot. And they've scored. And they've opened the scoring here.
And yeah, once Sony gets their pricing right, it will attract a lot. It's just like any other time. If they had it right for the PS3 games, it would have attracted a lot of people. Personally, again, I think PlayStation Now, no matter what games are on it, is a good thing. And true enough, some people will have a PC and they don't care to have a PS4 or Xbox One. But the difference is, if you go look in a PlayStation store, you won't see, let's say, NAC available on PlayStation 4 and PC, because it's not.
Into the attacking third. Working hard just to see maybe a sight of goal.
You will see NAC available on PlayStation 4, and you can get access to it on PlayStation Now. You can go look at Gears of War 4 right now in the Microsoft Store, and what does it say? Available on Xbox One and PC. You go look at Forza Horizon 3. What does it say? Available on Xbox One and PC. You're not going to get that.
Attacking now. Nice bit of footwork from the attacker.
Oh, crap.
And that will
I meant to do the slide pass. Oh, is he going to get that back to me? Nope, he didn't. But it's just crazy where all these people who think they know it all, know how it's going to work, and they think it's the same thing that the competition is doing. They don't even know what they're doing. So to compare them is pretty asinine. I mean, sure, everything has a similarity, but you're not doing anything but emulating a PS4 just like you were emulating a PS3 on the PS4. You're going to have to get the controls. You're going to have to get a controller that can work. It just is what it is. You're not getting PlayStation games made for PC or PC version of PS4 exclusives. And see, that's a good point. The Xbox One Play Anywhere games are actually PC games. A PlayStation Now game is a PS4 game that you're streaming. And the same people who are... There's people who are against SharePlay. If you ask me, SharePlay is one of the single greatest inventions in gaming. Well, innovations in gaming. You can take a game that I'm playing that you don't own, and you can play it through a stream. Like, that's next level stuff. Anybody can put a game on a disc or let you download it to your hard drive. But to be able to play something in a matter of seconds that you don't own, that's what the magic is.
He does read the game well, this lad.
But according to some people, that was bad, that was trash.
There's some potential in this move.
Oh yeah, he's getting the business today. And it wasn't a good thing. These same people that are feels like I'm beating a dead horse. But it's not a bad thing. And if you don't know what the service is, you can't be excited to say that PlayStation is doing something that Microsoft is doing. So it's apples and oranges. You're not going to be able to buy any coupons for individual games. You can probably rent a game to play individually on your PC, and that's fine. You're still going to have to stream it. And at the end of a certain time frame, you lose it. You Play Anywhere game, you more or less paid for it. It's yours. You can do what you want to. You can keep it. You can download it again. I got caught up playing the game. Out of there. Oh, we gonna fight. Gonna kick somebody. It's just crazy for people to try to make PlayStation Now horrible. Look at EA Access, for example. EA Access is a perfect example of what people don't know what they're talking about. You have people that wait, that'll pay $30 for EA Access and wait for a game to be free. What are you doing? That's not where I passed the ball. Anyway, they'll wait for the game to be free and talk about the benefit of EA Access. The number one benefit of EA Access is not the vault, because most of the games in the vault nobody wants. The time has passed for those games. The number one benefit of EA Access is the discount. But most people don't like EA. So they don't care about what games they have. You'll have people get more excited for a
Still got the ball,
5-day
still
trial of
progressing.
Mass Effect Andromeda
This is how they've
than
got
they
to play
will
on the break.
to actually buy
And
Mass
here's the
Effect
throw.
Andromeda.
A goal.
It's crazy. People were hyped to play
So
Battlefield 1
Ralph's
5 days early.
contribution
Ooh, for
here
10 hours.
with a fine goal. Was a good goal. And it
How
came
many of
at
those people
a
bought
crucial time, I think, for
Battlefield
his
1?
side. Real captain's input there.
That number dropped off. Look at Madden. That number for Madden has been as stagnant as ever. But people have tried for 5 days for 10 hours. What do? They wait till it's free. They wait till it comes to the vault. And even when it comes to the vault, they still don't play it.
It's turning out to be a
PlayStation Now,
game.
you
It's
can pay
4-0.
$20 for a month and get the games.
Valeri.
True. But after that, you lose access to them. Just like you do with EA Access,
AJ Delegado.
except you don't have to download a game. You just get access to the game. That's the real access right there.
Good
You want to
forward
play a
play
game on
from them.
PlayStation Now? How long does it take?
Might be through. The shot's on.
About,
Well saved.
oh no, hit it. Takes about, let's say,
Strong challenge.
90 seconds to get into the game, at
This is
most,
a real shock.
depending on your
You can
connection.
see it in the faces of the players, and you can hear it in the lack of noise, if you like, from the supporters.
Yeah, nobody's waiting to download games in the streaming service. That's one of the perks
Here's a chance.
of
Oh, what a
PSN.
tackle to break up the
For those
play.
people who say Xbox Live is better than PlayStation
Make a
Network,
chance with this tackle.
but
Supporting player
to play their
alongside.
games, you have to download.
It could be
The
it.
network's not capable
To
of
the
streaming the
rescue,
game.
and how? Beasley. Well, they've been
Oh, stole it
thwarted
back.
here.
Go,
Sign
go,
of
go, go, go,
bigger
go.
things to come. Should be. He's kept it out.
Damn it. What up, Sona? Hey, Choco, I didn't see you in there. I'm trying to pay attention to the game. Good luck with
That
that.
throw has literally tossed possession away.
It's just crazy. You have all these experts, and
Moving forward
I might
with
throw a
some
little bit of
danger to
salt
the
right now.
opposition
You have
over
all these
here.
experts who don't know what they're talking about when
AJ
it comes to their
Delegado.
own console, but they want to tell
Still
you what
3
somebody
minutes
else
added
is
on.
doing. They should just sit back and be spectators, because that's what spectators do the most.
Well, that looked promising. Very
Let the
good
news
shot.
happen. Stop speculating and just enjoy your games. You don't have a clue about PlayStation Now,
He's
but you
coming
want to tell
forward
people what it
with
is
some
and,
danger.
and the,
Valeri.
the pros and cons, or somebody has a certain game on PlayStation Now,
Torres.
so now they have the exclusives aren't exclusive anymore. Name one
We
exclusive
believe
that's
what we've
available
seen
on
in the first
PlayStation
half.
Now.
Half time.
That was a PS3 exclusive that if you look at it, it no longer says
Well, the
PS3
player that
exclusive.
we're featuring here has done well. He's certainly
You
been
can
an
still
influence on
only
this
play
first
it
half.
on the PS3 if it's a PS3 exclusive. PlayStation Now, again, is a PS3 emulator. And now it's a PS4 emulator. Or at least it will be. So it's not like you're not playing it on the PS4. And you can pay for it all you want to. Nobody's going to care. The fact is you can pay to get a PS4 on your computer, still playing it on the PS4. Sorry to tell you. You still signed up for PSN, you're still on the PS4. I think that's pretty much it. Uh, yes, I agree. Uh, that Xbox is trash, and that J Bar came back to YouTube. Everybody, give J Bar some applause. Uh, we're good. Good to hear everything's good with you, Choco. Are there any questions from anybody in the stream? I know y'all paying attention to me. Anybody want me to talk about something while I'm here? Not necessarily a rant, but a discussion of sorts. Let's see what the community wants to ask Michi. This should be good. Still can't believe people say PlayStation exclusives coming to
Really was
PC.
a very
Where
one-sided first half.
can you buy
Team on the wrong
Infamous
end of
Second
that
Son for
scoreline
PC?
has got to show a
Show
bit of
me with that
backbone
in the
now.
store. Oh, give me that.
Promising build-up until that challenge.
Oh yeah. Got him messed up.
Could be
Guy with the
dangerous.
orange hair always scores.
It's a quick break. Shots on here. What a fine save.
Oh, that was the weakest kick.
I'm afraid it was off the radar. Alan, what's gone wrong with him? He looks off the pace.
See, Trigger Man, I agree slightly because people didn't want PlayStation Now for $100. Well, like certain people jumped on it. Like I jumped on it. Pause. Jay Barry is a firm believer in paying $99 for a year of PlayStation Now. Uh, I believe Star 0079 did it. Uh, it's a good deal. But you have people who aren't necessarily gamers, and they'll try to find a negative in everything. So they'll try to tell you that the service is bad. Now, the difference between this, because I know somebody's going to say, oh, well, I'm an advocate for PlayStation Now, but I won't be an advocate for EA Access. You goddamn right. I'm not going to pay $30 a year. And $30 isn't even a lot. But I'm not going to pay $30 a year for Madden, NBA Live, FIFA, FIFA, Battlefield 1, Battlefield 4, Need for Speed, whatever the other hell the other one was. I'm not going to do that. No. If they had a bigger variety of games, yes, you could put me in for that. But to tell me that if I can get a yearly service with the same game, every iteration of it, I just buy the new game. Like if I'm a Madden fan, I buy Madden. I don't wait till after the Super Bowl to play Madden 17 or Madden 16 or Madden 15 for that. Like, who's a football fan that waits till the game is free?
5-0 and the game underway again.
That's completely and totally asinine. Again, asinine is my word for the day, so excuse me if you see me using asinine in abundance, because there's an abundance of asinine people.
Into the attacking third.
I just want to say asinine again, I'm sorry. Ball back. Give me a second, I'm trying to see the comments. Oh, go get it. Oh, you got tripped.
It was easy on the eye, but in the end pretty easy to defend against. Valeri. Here the challenge is a good one.
Oh, there is a baby in the chat though. There is. You're right. And
Ball in a bad area. And here's the shot.
they let him
And is it
score.
goal?
They let him
They've
score.
scored one.
By the way, feel free to stop by DWP Archive to catch out Gaming with Persona. Oh, what is it? Mind of a Gamer? Yeah, with the homie Persona and Mr.
Good look
Official
here.
VG.
Again by the
Wonderful
replay
show.
of the
Wonderful
goal.
show. Again, I say J Bar is back. Mr. Official is going through Horizon right now. The homie Sarge 0079 is playing every game under the Rising Sun and the R Sun. You know, there's two different suns out there. The wife is being reckless on Horizon. I thought I was reckless on Horizon. She says she don't even want to do no
Here,
upgrades to the
remember,
weapon. She just want to go
5-1.
through and shoot stuff. So proud of her for being reckless. She's also leveling her character on Final Fantasy 14 whenever she gets the chance. So, you know, hashtag
He's coming
support.
forward with some danger.
Oh,
Presented
I
possession
dug
to
it.
the opposition now.
I messed that all the way up. Whenever I get better at this,
Trying to find an opening. Not panicking. That attack was looking good.
I will
Now the
do more
opposition have a
better stuff.
chance.
This will show the evolution of me as a
Well, we've got an angle on
FIFA player,
this
because I
offside
hadn't played
call,
FIFA in a good
and I
year.
must say it is the most
Um,
difficult thing in all the officiating, I think. But this assistant has
but
got
yeah,
eagle eyes. That job because
questions in
as
the
it
chat. I
turns
know
out,
Persona got like
what a
40
great
million
ball.
questions, but he want to save them for his own
Ease the
thoughts.
pressure.
Don't be like that, Persona. Share the questions.
Tackle goes in. Well, the game can be influenced so often by substitutes. The home team are going to perhaps gamble on that working for them now. Now Clark.
Okay, just let me run by.
Moving
That's
forward
fine.
with it's a quick break. And shoots! Oh, well saved.
Oh, boo! He missed it.
Forward stop.
Who was the wife? Question.
Valeri. Good position. They've worked this attack very well
Oh,
into a quite a dangerous
how you gonna ask
position
me who
now.
do I love? I love my wife
The
and
shot's
her
up.
dogs. Well, one of her dogs. The other one I could throw off a cliff. That's not a gaming question. Stop being a smart ass.
Clark. It's looking good, this move. This could be it. Shots on here. Terrific stop.
Oh, boo.
Corner kick given.
Time frame for PS4 games hitting PlayStation now will be holiday
Now we're going to have an
2017.
alteration.
That's going to be everybody's Christmas gift. That's going to be everybody's chance to try some of the older games. And this is why it's especially a good game. PlayStation 4 games on PlayStation Now gives the community a chance to go back and play some games that were just missed. Like, if you keep up with PlayStation, and I know some of us keep up with PlayStation better than other ones do, there's a huge selection of games that were just missed. Like, Resogun was a fun game at lunch. Why not give somebody the opportunity to play that? Most people aren't looking for Resogun in the store.
I think so. Looking back on it, he had no choice at all.
Like who gets a PS4 and said, you know what, let me try Resogun? Matter of fact, you get a PS4, everybody knows Rocket League is out. But do you want to pay to play Rocket League? Oh yeah, I'm finna fuck this all the way up. Oh, so yeah. As good as a game as Rocket League is, I don't necessarily want to pay for that in 2017. What's another good game? You're not going to see many of the free-to-plays. You won't see Final Fantasy 14 there. There's a ton of games that just got passed by. If you want to play a game like Super Meat Boy, what's your game that you played with the dude that was crazy? What's the game you were playing with the dude that was crazy that was a painter? And a game like Layers of Fear. Put Layers of Fear on PlayStation Now. You have the chance to play it. Who am I subbing out? Who's injured? Oh Lord, I don't know what the injured player looked like. Oh, there he goes. Alexander, get out. Let's go. Garcia. But yeah, you got games like Layers of Fear. You got games like Race the Sun.
Out. It is the referee.
Stories, Path to Destiny. Tons of games that will be great to play for 1999. What's so bad about that? It does give all the deserted Xbox One fans a chance to catch up. And that's the same thing I said about the PlayStation 3. Like, if you had a PC and you were an Xbox guy and you wanted to play God of War and you missed it, it's on PlayStation Now. And now for people who are new adopters to PS4s and PC, if you missed out on God of War, enjoy. Again, The Last of Us is there. You don't have to get the PS4 version. You don't have to get the remaster. Oh yeah, he took that one. That was revenge. But yeah, you don't have to get the PS4 version. You can try that one. And when you like the game, but you don't like to stream it, unless you can put up with the streaming quality, then that's fine. But when you get tired of streaming it, just buy it. It's cheap. You know what? You paid $19 to try it. You might as well buy it for $19. I don't know why this generation act like they don't have money. Hell, they may even get Scalebound on PlayStation now. Now I'm bullshitting, but still, they may.
That's a good effort for a team that really are out of this game now.
It's not like they're going to release Persona 5. And as soon as Persona 5 is released, it goes straight to the vault. Nope. Think about games like, what was that game that came out right before PS4 dropped? The Puppeteer? Think about that. That's a game most people missed out on. You know where you can play that? Play it on PlayStation now. You want to catch up, there you go.
Well, this is how this team can play. Sustained attacking football, but when they lose it, as they've done, and he couldn't get away here. He's got his shot. Corner to be taken.
I did hear that Xbox is getting multiplayer for Scalebound. It's going to be 48-player co-op. And then it's 96-player PvP. The largest scale multiplayer since MAG. And everybody's going to be there. And the best part is you don't need Xbox Live to play it. I can send you an invite right now. If you want to play Scalebound multiplayer, I'm going to invite you to the beta. Just close your eyes until you see the little red parts in the back of your eyelids. That's the loading screen. Once you start seeing the little circles and the white circles and the white dots, the game is loading. And when you open your eyes and still see the white dots, you're in. You don't even need a VR headset or nothing.
Turnover there that we didn't expect.
What up, Judge Niner? Good to see you. Somebody could have told me I was standing still with the with the ball.
Comes in with a tackle. Torres. Possession in the midfield.
Oh, almost went through. Oh, that's how you take that off. I never knew. Never knew.
This is an exercise in patience as they try to get an opening. Good
I've been trying to take that off for like 15 minutes.
It's nicely worked until that point when it broke down. Now they've got to try and regain possession.
Oh yeah, that's right. Kick it back.
Just lent the ball to his mate and got it back again.
I was trying to do some fly stuff. Let me check for a few more questions. If anybody else has some more questions, I will give y'all a few seconds for the questions. And if there's no more questions on anything in the gaming universe, you name it, I will talk about it.
This has been called a football match, but it has
I'm here for you, gaming community.
between the two sides. Here's the shot. Still
Crap.
a chance in there off the goalkeeper. There's some potential in this move.
Yeah, I really do that.
Now he's got the ball. What's he going to do with it?
Nobody else? Nobody? Stage fright?
After the tackle.
All right. Well, I will leave you all to have a good Monday. Hopefully everybody's Monday was better than mine. Well, I wouldn't say Sony and Microsoft are saying go to PC. But Phil Spencer was on to something. This was the only good idea Phil Spencer had in his whole entire Microsoft life. The one good idea he had was that there is a PC in every home. So the best way to get your games out there is to get your games where the PCs are. Now, granted, you can very well get PlayStation Now on a PC, and you might feel like you don't need a PS4. You very well might do that. I don't think you can do party chats on PlayStation Now. I don't think you can. You don't have a friends list because you can do a friends list on PSN. You just make that. Yeah, you won't be able to party chat. You won't be able to stream. You won't be able to use more or less the better functions of the PS4. You just can't do it. You can't stream while streaming, if that makes sense. So, if you're a person who likes to share gameplay, guess what you're going to have to do? You're going to have to get that PS4. If you're a person who likes to create content, guess what's not on PlayStation Now? Yep, you guessed it. Shaft Factory is not on PlayStation Now. So if you want to be the guy who makes gifts from video games, you're going to have to get a PS4. Oh, get that. Somebody can get kicked. Oh, too far. Let me check the chat again. Hold on 1 second.
That's going to be a yellow card for this player. Can't have any complaints.
I don't think PlayStation's going to download the game, because that's the one thing that's keeping you buying a PS4. Or in that case, a PS3. Like, if you want the non-streamed version of the game, you're going to have to get a PS4. You're just going to have to. It's not like, again, the Play Anywhere games. Hey, you get this game, and you get the Windows version, because, nobody shops in the Windows Store. So you get the Windows Store version and this if you want to play on PC. And for those of you who use the Windows Store, you know how the Windows 10 games work. Not the best. Shout out to the homie Star0079. He'll tell you. Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta call a spade and just be like, look, I might not like it personally, but it's a damn good business decision. Because I'd rather have the games on PlayStation Now that people can try than just have people who have who have a PC and there's a game that they can't play. They can't even try it. Like, what's the use? Most game devs want their games in everybody's hands. Like, I'm pretty sure one of my favorite games at PSX, Cosmic Star Heroine, is going to have a PC version. Pretty sure of it. But if you don't want to buy it on PC, you can try it on PlayStation Now. And if you like it, you can probably go to Steam, or you could buy it on your PS4. That's great. I don't hear anybody talking about how they tried a game on Xbox and they liked it, so they bought it. Not even with EA Access. Because most people, if they were going to buy the game and they had EA Access, their mind was made up already. Who tried NBA Live and bought it? Who tried Titanfall and said, you know what? Well, Titanfall wasn't on that, I don't think. But who tried NHL? NHL is a perfect example. Who tried NHL and said, you know what? Thank you, EA Access. Because of EA Access, I'm going to buy NHL 2017. Ain't happening. But yeah, that laggy streaming is what's gonna make you get that PS4. It's what's gonna make you get that device where you can only play at the smoothest of smoothest. And granted, not all games are smooth, but at the best performance available, it's gonna be on your PS4, not streamed from a PS4 in the cloud, not share played to you from a central hub. And again, you know how it is. If the weather get bad and the internet get knocked out, guess who's not going to be able to play those games? Yep. You have to connect the PSN to use PlayStation Now. You have some people that get mad. Like, oh, I don't have internet connection. I can't use PlayStation Now. No shit. No shit. But yeah, I think I'm just about done here. It's been a pleasure talking to you guys about PlayStation Now on and PS4 games coming to PlayStation Now. And again, don't have your feelings hurt when games like Infamous Second Son might not work if you were waiting to play that, because you're gonna need PS4 controller to play that. And I don't know if the PS4 controller works like it should through emulation through PlayStation Now. I just don't know. I don't believe Layer is on PlayStation Now. I don't believe so. And if Layer's not on PlayStation 4, I mean on PlayStation Now, you best believe Infamous Second Son won't be, unless you can find a workaround for the spray painting. Hey, this your boy Michi, and I'm gone. Everybody have a good night. Thank you for stopping by, and don't forget to play Scalebound, please. Everybody, close your eyes real hard and say there's no place like home for your exclusives. And I'm gone.